I want to talk about Obama. I'm not going to call him Baboon Obama. I'm going to try to be respectful so people could take my opinion seriously. But Obama was out here disrespecting black men. I guess I should rewind and just let people know. According to the polls, a lot of black men is not fucking with Kamala. Not voting for her, not trying to vote for her.
A lot of black men ain't fucking with Obama.
Yeah, period. So he was basically shotting black men.
My understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly and say that when you have a choice that is this clear,
and trying to say that we basically need to go out there and vote for her, and saying we insufficiently supporting Harris because of misogyny.
You're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. Anybody you are talking to in a barbershop, anybody you are talking to in your house, in your family, at church, who is coming with that kind of attitude, I think you have to ask them, well, how can that be? Because the women in our lives have been getting our backs this entire time. They've been raising us and working and having our backs. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down.
He said we need to understand what she did for us. She's from the same places as us, and we need to vote for her.
When on the one hand you have somebody who grew up like you, knows you, went to college with you, understands the struggles and pain and joy that comes from those experiences, and is putting forward concrete proposals to directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our communities, from housing to making sure that our mothers and our fathers and our grandparents can afford medicine.
Yeah. Let me stop you right there. First of all, she's
not like us.
Definitely not.
Like
Every story she brings up, it starts with the middle class home she was brought up with. Like I already said, she's not black. All right, she's Indian. Okay, you were responsible for the largest loss in black wealth ever. Okay, during your presidency, you were trash. You are responsible for the reason we don't want to fuck with Kamala Harris, all right? The Democratic Party hasn't done anything for black people, all right? We are demanding something. Black men are not voting for her because of misogyny. They were behind Hillary in 2016.
We got to go to the charts. Let's go back to the last time a female was the Dem nominee. That was 2016 with Hillary Clinton. I want to show you again, when we look at the demographics, of course, blue is Hillary, red is Trump. Let's go to black men. Notice 81% of black men voted for Hillary Clinton. 81%. 14. Now you'll see there's some of them did vote for Trump. You'll see that. But Hillary was able to get 81% of the black male vote. Why is that a problem for Kamala? According to that NAACP poll, Kamala Harris is below that with black men. She does pretty well. She's in the 70s. I remember she's in the 70s with black male voters over 50, but for black male voters under 50, she's in the 60s. So she's not even at, according to the NAACP poll, she's not even at 80% with black men. Hillary Clinton received over 81% of the black male vote. So,
because I've been told y'all I would not vote for her. We've woken up. We realized that you can't just ask for something without giving anything. All right. And that's what they asking for. So no, nobody's just going to vote for her because she's black. No, it's not because of misogyny. Nobody gives a fuck what you say, Obama, because you part of the reason why we don't want to vote for her at all. You pop out every 4 years, you chop it down from Martha's Vineyard or wherever the fuck you come from, promoting whatever you promoting to try to tell us what to do and who we need to vote for. Nah, man, we don't want to hear from you no more. Go back to whatever fucking rock you came out from underneath and keep doing what you was doing. Montana. And stay out of black folk business. Because your black card been revoked, my nigga, okay? Let me just say that. Because if you was really black, you would fucking know that telling niggas what they need to do is the worst way to tell niggas what they need to do. Because they're going to do the opposite.
You ain't finna tell me what I'm about
exactly.
to do.
They're going to do the opposite.
You ain't finna tell me what I'm about to do.
Not at all.
I don't trust her because she was a prosecutor too. Like, her sole purpose was to lock up black men back in the days. So you mean to tell me all of a sudden she gonna get us back on track? Nah, yo, you was barely even doing shit when you was an officer with Biden anyway.
I don't have shit to say. I'm not voting for Kamala. I'm not voting for Trump either. So,
and I hate when they do that shit. They try to shame you into it. Like, oh, so you gonna vote for Trump?
No. Just not gonna vote for anybody.
Yeah, like I'm gonna sit this one out, Chief. And even if, because that's the two things they try to get you with, Red. Either, oh, you gonna vote for Trump, or oh, you gonna be responsible for Trump winning. Like, no, motherfucker.
And then they tell us the college electoral is in charge of the votes anyway. So whether they got enough votes or not, they ultimately make the decision. But they're gonna say by you not going out and voting for her, you're letting him win. And I say to that, no. They're letting that motherfucker win, because had you done anything to address the needs of my community or my people, then they would have went out and voted for you. But you didn't do shit. So do something first, then ask for their vote. Don't just say you need to do this and then say it's my fault. I think shaming people is the worst way to try to convince people into doing something. That shit will not work. I made that mistake for voting for Biden, and well, look what he's doing right now.
Absolutely nothing. And let's be clear. Obama is the reason Biden won in 2020, because Bernie had it till Biden campaigned for him in the South and all that. Like, black people love him some Obama, and I get it. Because if you don't look into how shitty he was, you wouldn't know. Because I didn't even know until recently. I dug into it and understood, like, oh, he wasn't shit. In 2008 and 2012, during the housing crisis, he fucked us. He supported business. He was basically...
That's the same shit Kamala's trying to do to us,
yeah, he was just basically a businessman in blackface. He was all for them. He didn't do shit to help nobody else, so... he could go ahead with that bullshit, man. I ain't gonna say I hope nobody vote, but don't listen to that motherfucker. Vote for who you want to vote for because you believe they're gonna help you or whatever the case. But don't listen to this fucking guy. He's only there. He's a black elite, only there to promote elitism and all that other shit. Him and his whole family.
Don't try to use your blackness.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whatever. Like I said, vote for who you want to vote for, but don't be fooled or guilted into or feel like you owe your vote to the Democrat. Man, fuck that. We done smartened up. That's what it is.
Look into independence.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.